There was only one person I met off the apps before I like closed them down. I told them during it, I was like, I'm so happy you don't know who I am or that you don't follow my profiles. So guess what?
They knew.
And not only.
They were a fan?
And not only. On our second date, they were like, you are the only person.
Oh, no. Oh, no. As this episode goes on, Puck is just going to gain headwear.
Yeah. I'm just oh, that's great. Yeah. Put me in a million hats.
By the end of it, it's just like, I have all the hats.
I have all the hats. Straws coming out of my hats. What, do you have one of those like beer hats where I could just be sucking?
I do not. That should be merch.
I'm giving you so many ideas right now.
I know.
You really should pay me.
I should, but I should pay myself more too.
I should pay myself. I feel like I pay myself decent.
Well, I'd hope so.
I could do better at paying myself.
Boo. Why are you not paying yourself better?
Because I like to pay other people, turns out.
See, it's that Midwest spirit.
I know. Yeah.
Like that Midwest equality.
Egalite, fraternité.
Shit. So, for the audience who's unaware, Puck is a fellow Chicago. You're officially an expat now, right?
I am an expat.
Does it feel good to get out of Chicago?
I fucking am so happy. Like, I loved being there, but a decade is far too long. Far too long. And those winters are brutal.
Oh, I know.
Why?
Because people in the 1800s didn't know any better.
When was the big Chicago fire?
Like late 1800s.
As you started? Okay.
Late 1800s.
Because that place would have been so much fucking worse. Like, such a shithole.
Yeah.
If that fire hadn't happened. The architecture got, like, so amazing because of that. I went on the architecture tour riverboat a couple times. Did you as well?
Aw.
Did you never go on it?
No.
It's literally the coolest things
from
ever.
there.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's like it's the thing you bring your friends to do.
I bring my friends to bars.
Oh, I don't do that. I don't really drink. I'm a lightweight. This is going to be problematic.
Maybe. This is why it's self-service.
I know. Well, what's in front of me? I'm going to get shit-faced.
As we do in Chicago.
Yeah. Well, are you a Malort guy?
And there's bottles of it over there.
We're going to probably do Malort shots then.
Oh, it's bonus content. it's bonus. Wait. Wow. How drunk were you at the Halloween party? Because I mentioned it at the Halloween party. You're like, I don't know what that is.
Huh?
You claimed to know. I was like, how do you claim to not know what Malort was?
It probably is like I just didn't know what you were saying. Because usually at like parties like that, I can't hear very well. I love going to parties, but I like parties where like there's like a quiet corner you can actually like communicate with someone. Otherwise, I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, because I was just like, how do you live in Chicago and not know what Malort is?
No, I know Malort. There was like an ice cream shop that did like Malort ice cream.
Oh.
I bought it. I had to know.
Oh, yeah.
It's god awful, but
No, I have barrel aged. I have some of the fucking specialty bottles over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We have classic.
Yeah, we'll have to try it.
Yeah.
I want to know what barrel aged is like.
I did a shot of it earlier.
You're already drunk.
I am not. Not even.
You're not a lightweight.
No.
You're just,
No. I'm a true son of the city.
Yeah. Pre-game king.
Oh, hell, I used to be at 4 a.m. bars like 4 or 5 nights a week. Like my drinking is way slowed down since I left.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Might have been.
Which bars did you frequent?
Cobra Lounge, Exit.
Okay.
Debonair Social Club on occasion, Flatiron.
Okay. I've been to the first two.
Every once in a while I get dragged to fucking Evil Olive.
I never got to go, then it closed down.
Friends of mine put on Pork and Chicken.
They just closed Berlin. That was like the one place I would go.
That's crazy. Like I never actually made it into Berlin. Like it's a
fun.
landmark.
I know. It was great. Well, it lasted.
Longer than some people's lifetimes.
Honestly. Fuck the owners. Long live
Yeah, I mean, that sucked so hard. How are you going to have an establishment for like 30-something years and be like, our staff wants to get paid well, fuck them.
Fuck them. No, exactly. It's fucking ridiculous.
Are you fucking kidding me with this?
Yeah. They didn't even try to come to the table at all. At all. There was nothing. They just were like, we made our money.
I also heard that like one of the owners was
Has cancer.
Yeah, and they're just like, we don't want to deal with this.
On some level, I like understand that that you like don't have the mental capacity, but that's when you pass it off to your fucking managers who are there for that.
Right.
Like kind of interfacing. And you also are responsible for like 30, 40 employees. Like that's not something you can just, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's fucked. Like, sell it to them. Like, they would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, get your payday. I'm sure between all the employees and the scene, they would have figured out a way.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
There would have been a Save Berlin fucking sucks.
It sucks.
Exit's gone too, so.
Yeah. Well, we're out here now.
I know.
Fuck Chicago. Everything's
Cheers
fine.
to that. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
You said you were there for 10 years. Where was home?
10 years. So I grew up on the West Coast. I don't really say where.
Wait,
but
you made the decision
West
to come
Coast.
from the West Coast to Chicago.
Fucking did.
Why?
Because I had a college roommate who was a lady, and I had a crush on her. She was straight. She was having a baby. And I said, hey, do you need a father figure? 'Cause I will step in, baby. I didn't say it like that. I was just like, let me help you out. I'll be there. But it didn't work out, and the daddy came back into the picture very quickly. And so I moved out.
So you legitimately like tried to like backdoor your way in, like, hey,
I was like,
I'll be there for you. I'll be the shoulder. I'm your support system. I'm your shoulder to cry on.
Yeah. Didn't
Yeah.
work.
No, you learned.
I learned a valuable lesson.
You learned a valuable lesson. You learned.
Stop being into straight girls.
I mean, that's
That's
generally
the
what,
lesson.
That's generally what I'm into. So I can't learn that lesson.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry.
Hey,
It's rough out there. The straight girls.
it's not
Rough country.
It's not my choice. It's just how I was born.
Born this way.
Yeah.
Think.
But you also learned an important lesson that many dudes learn over the years. Like,
Yeah.
don't try to slide in as the support system.
Yeah. It's stupid. It was stupid.
But then you stayed.
I stayed because I found immediately after I moved in with this like great fucking group of people, and I just got obsessed with the friends that I was making there. And I got got trapped by friendship. Like, who does that?
Chicagoans.
I love
Chicago.
I know. Why? Nice people.
That
Kind.
with low ambition. With low ambition.
Damn.
I didn't really realize it till I moved out west. Like, one of my other friends who left Chicago was just like, Chicago's a great place. It's just stagnant.
Yeah. Yeah. On some level. I would say though, like, so a lot of my friends back home are like really into like activist work and organizing. That shit isn't stagnant because they're pushing constantly. I will say that for sure.
That they are. They're just not getting paid for it.
Yeah, no. So if you're pushing for money.
Well, at least in my experience, like artists wise too, like a lot of people, I know a lot of talented fucking artists in Chicago who talked a big game about wanting to make that their fucking career, their fucking passion,
Yeah.
and just never fucking did.
Wow. Yeah.
I worked in music back in Chicago, and it's like all the bands I worked with were very talented people who all work day jobs now and were working day jobs at the time and wouldn't take the risk.
How, yeah, like, what is it? Well, is taking the risk literally just moving to LA or New York or like?
A great example for one of my artists was like, this is back in the MySpace age.
Okay.
I'm old. Sorry.
I was there.
I don't believe you.
I was there. I made my brother's friends like customized HTML coded little fucking pages. I was generous.
Nice.
Queen shit.
You paid them for that?
Did I get paid for that?
Oh, no, did you pay them?
Did I pay them? No. Also, I was like fucking what, like 13? Yeah.
Yeah, you and I had very different MySpace experiences. Through MySpace, networked with other bands and stuff like that. It's like, yo, we could do a gig out in New York, like in a couple weeks. Let's do it. I will, as the label, I will pay for us to get out there. I will drive out there with you guys. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And they're like, it doesn't make sense to go to New York for one show. I'm like, it's 8 hours, man. There's 5 of us. We can just turn and burn it in a weekend.
Yeah.
Like, why would we not want the exposure? Why would we not want do the networking, do the thing? And it's
You had to do the thing.
yeah, just even simple stuff like that wasn't worth the risk to them.
I feel that. I mean, yeah, I got stuck in Chicago too because I had a partner who didn't want to move, grew up there, born and raised. They played poker professionally for a living. And the games are good. The games are good out there. And I kept wanting to move, but it wasn't for work that I wanted to move. It was just kind of like I just like moving around. I like starting over, starting fresh. It's really fun. Um, but we eventually split like last year. Love them to pieces. It just wasn't working out. And so now I'm like in this whole new phase where I moved out here for work and I'm like, oh, this is what I want to be doing. I love it out here. This is great.
Right?
Yeah. It's nice to make moves.
Or down the road, you're going to be eventually like, I lived in the Midwest for 10 years. You're just going to be vague about that too.
Yeah. It was a phase.
I grew up on the West Coast. I lived in the Midwest for a couple of years. I'm here now.
Yeah.
This is what matters.
Exactly. I live in the present. Okay.
Right? The past is bullshit.
Yeah. Future's a joke.
Well, it's unpromised for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
You know, we could all be just hit by cars, while we're doing the podcast. Like just a car.
Just right now.
Yeah.
Or a plane.
Yeah. Plane's probably more likely. It'd be like some full ramp shit to get a car up here.
What about those? What are those? Are the trucks with the cars that are already on top of it? Do you think one of those could hit us?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think the physics are there.
Okay.
Maybe in like an action movie, like someone would hit the ramp running, but like in real life, nah, I don't think.
Can only hope.
Is that how you want to get taken out on this podcast by a car? Is that what you want out of life?
It would be interesting. How do you want to die?
Very quickly.
I know, right? Like skydiving?
I mean, that definitely was an option at one point.
Did you go skydiving?
I did. Skydive Chicago, actually.
Ew.
Well, why you?
A terrible place to go skydiving.
I had fun.
I'm glad you're alive.
No.
That's the scariest fucking shit to me. That's why I want to do it.
Well, and that's part of the reason I wanted to do it too. And also, I was in the middle of very recently messy breakup, and I've told this story on air before, but I put my ex's all my contact information in case I died.
That's hilarious.
Like, kind of a dick move, but that's how I was feeling at the moment.
Good. That's good. Oh, how was it? Did you pee your pants?
No, it was.
You wouldn't say anyway.
I would. I don't. I have talked about.
Wait, I've pissed my pants before.
I've pissed my pants. I've shit myself before. Okay. Like, I've talked about getting
all shit ourselves, technically.
Right. Well, I mean, as an adult, I've shot myself. Went out for some fucking Thai food. Like, started to drive somewhere. Like,
no.
Like, that's not a fart. Turned around, drove home.
That's rough.
Yeah. Luckily, it didn't leak out of my pants into like it was. It wasn't a big shit, but it was enough of a shit that like I'm not going to continue being out in the world like this.
Yeah. There's no minimum on that level of shit. Like,
right.
Any level of that is you need to go.
Right. If you don't wipe well, you need to sometimes go home.
You go home.
But there's definitely a maximum of like now I got to burn my car level.
Yeah. I'm shopping for a new car.
What are you looking at?
Well, I had a Toyota RAV4. I feel like I'm lazy. I don't know enough about cars. And I posted it on Twitter about it, and some people had things to say, and so I'll probably just do one of those.
What do they have to say?
They said that Toyota RAV4 is good, and a Honda CR-V is good. That's all I remember. I'm not good at cars.
I mean, I've gone full EV. I like it.
Is that electric vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gas prices in the city suck.
True. How does the charging work? Like how long
I have a
does that
charger in
take?
the garage, so
you take the charger with you when you?
No, it's just something I do overnight while I'm sleeping.
But like if you're going on a trip.
Oh well, then you have to use superchargers and shit while you're out.
So you have to hope that the places you go.
I have a Tesla. Look, they have chargers everywhere.
Everywhere, okay.
Like between here and Vegas, there are like fucking chargers every 25 miles or so. It does make the drive to Vegas obnoxious.
It already is obnoxious. Oh, I forgot. I hiccup and I burp when I drink. So that will be,
I'm sure,
a compilation that you can cut and sell.
I was just going to give it away free to the people.
And not make a dime off me when you could?
Well, the clicks and the ad rev.
Okay.
I want them to experience the real.
The realness?
The realness.
I still have cum on my face.
Not mine.
Not yours.
Right. You need to specify that.
Everyone needs to know.
You need to specify that.
It's Isaiah Maxwell's.
Right.
Do I look freshly fucked? Because I just came from a shoot.
Semi-freshly.
Semi-freshly?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, I did do some work to try to like put myself back together again. But
I utterly don't care. Like, no, I tell people when they do the show, I'm like, what's the dress code? Like, however you want to present yourself to the internet.
yeah. I mean, just make sure that my nipples don't pop out because we need this to go on Instagram.
Well, I'll edit if your nipples come out. Like, if they come out, it just ends up on Patreon.
Excellent.
Like, nipples are A-okay. It's just one of those things where like, well, for the YouTube and the Instagram version, censored.
Yeah.
Like, a little reframing or, blurs.
Yeah.
For Patreon, my patrons love that shit. So
Beautiful.
I'm not worried about it either way.
Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, yes, so there is some money being made on you.
I like it when money's made.
Me too. Me too. My alcohol doesn't pay for itself.
I wonder how much, like what's the ratio of like how much you spent on alcohol for the show? You don't have to answer.
I'm doing math in my head really quick.
Math is hard.
I also write it off on my taxes, so.
Nice. Oh, that's good. That's good. Should we share that live?
I mean.
Will you cut that out?
Nope.
IRS.
I mean, if the IRS.
Tune in. Not for you.
This is a prop for the show.
It is.
Like, you can't do And Now We Drink without drink.
We could be drinking orange juice.
With vodka.
And now we drink tea.
Yeah, now we drink tea party.
Oh, we drink tea.
Pinky's out.
That'd be kind of cute. Drinking out of teacup.
Get me in a frilly dress.
A frilly, yeah. Everyone, we do like a high tea thing with like little biscuits.
I really actually should do that.
That's actually like little tea gloves.
Yeah. Oh, and me in the frilly dress too. Like,
oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You would look great. Stunning. A hat. Beautiful hat.
Wow. You are all about hats.
Just eyeing yours because I want it.
That's my hat. It's my hat.
I'm going to get it out of you.
Just going to steal my hat.
I'll just take care of it. It's on loan.
Forever.
No, just for the show. Till I run out the door.
Right. She's like, oh, I had a heart out later.
Yeah. I said heart out. Bye.
Like tires screeching my hat. Like the next couple episodes, just my messy fucking hair that's under this.
I didn't drive here because I'm responsible.
Well, good on you.
Yeah. How many people drive here?
That I won't admit.
That is a concerning answer.
It is.
I am so nervous.
Why? I'm not driving.
I just can't believe people would show up and drive home. Why?
I don't know.
Irresponsible.
Well, I tell them like it's a bad plan. In addition to the drinking and driving, parking sucks around here. It's Hollywood.
Yeah. Well, I Ubered.
Very responsibly.
Thank you. I mean, I say all this, and I did get a DWI like 12 years ago or 11 years ago.
Oh, I was about to say not in Chicago.
No. I got a DWI, and so I wasn't allowed into Canada. And you know how many times Minivits asked me to go to Canada? Like 3 times, and every time I was like, I still haven't passed the 10-year mark where it's acceptable for me to come back.
You can't get it expunged?
I'm going to now because the 10-year mark, but I just don't want to pay a lawyer for that shit. There's also, because it's past the 10-year mark, you can just do the whole thing where you show up to the, not the consulate, not the embassy, the border, and then just like try and see if they let you in. And
that seems like a risky play.
It is.
You're just a risk taker out here?
Maybe I'm just not going to go to Canada again. Someone pay for my lawyer so I can go to Canada because I want to fuck people in Canada. There's a lot of hotties up there.
I hate to break it to you. There's probably some lawyer who would just do it because it's you.
I haven't found those guys yet.
How hard have you been looking?
Oh, that's true.
Where's the yo, I need a lawyer tweet?
I did, when I did post about the car, like a couple salesmen popped up and were like, I'll sell you one. And I'm like, do I want to give you my legal information? No.
No, but you could definitely give a lawyer like your OF, like the free OF subscription.
Yeah.
For, handling
that shit is fucking cheap as shit. It's like $3. Like, y'all can get in there. Easy.
Hey, if they're willing to do the work for $3 and, don't try and negotiate yourself out of it.
Yeah. Okay, now you're giving me business advice? I like it.
Mutual respect
here.
Yeah.
Mutual beneficial.
I want to see you go to Canada and have fun.
Let us rise.
Right?
Right? To the top. Cream of the crop.
High tide raises all ships and shit. Why would I want to see you denied Canadian penis or Canadian vagina or both?
It's Canadian vagina for sure. I'm not gonna name names, but you know who you are.
There we go. Like, who am I to try to not help that happen? Who am I? Like, that would just be like,
I
why
feel
would
like
I
you're
do?
about to break out into song.
I might. You'll really regret it. I can't sing.
I can't sing either. I'm so bad.
So,
And I was in choir for like 5 years.
it's okay. I took musical theater courses and I can't sing.
I love that. That's great. I also did theater, musical theater stuff. Nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the thing. Porn is the land of misfit toys.
Oh, it is. I love being here.
You're fucking really pushing boundaries with a lot of the shit you're doing. Like, the cosplay, and it's a lot of fucking unique shit.
Thank you.
You're
A
welcome.
lot of fun.
Well, good.
You have to make it interesting or I'd go crazy.
Just the sex is just plain old sex. That's boring.
No, I need weird stuff to occupy my brain. Like I need to be able to like dive into something that's like a little gruesome or a little creepy, you know?
Is it like that with the real life sex life too?
It can be, but mostly I find that a lot of my partners tend to be more vanilla. And so I like try to bring it out of them, carefully, sweetly. I don't want to like scare them away.
Why not?
Because I want to fuck people.
Well, yeah, but fucking the right people, the ones you don't scare away,
That's true.
is the move.
Well, the thing is, I was in an 8-year relationship and we were monogamous. So I'm just now out of that. I'm in an open relationship, which is lovely.
Hell yeah.
But this is my first time being in an open relationship. So now I'm going to be able to explore a lot of the things that I just wasn't able to do for nigh on a decade.
It's a long fucking
It's
time.
a long fucking time.
It's a lot of cold Chicago winters without like new bodies next to you.
No, I know.
And Chicago's so good for hookups.
I just there's so many bodies. Okay, so I went on the apps like right after
Oh no.
we split. Oh my God. So I was on Tinder. I was on Hinge. I was on whatever the fuck else. And I used to be queen of OkCupid back in the day, but that was a long time ago. Things have changed.
Oh yeah, because it's basically Tinder now.
It's different. Yeah, it's different. I remember like there were some mods. There was a mod on OkCupid. I had been on there for like 5 years. There was a mod who hit me up and they messaged me and they were like, I just need you to know that there have been so many debates about your profile and whether or not we should let you be here on this platform. And finally, the decision has been made that we have to like delete your account, but like some of us fought for you.
What did they delete you over?
Because I had in my thing that I was a sex worker. Literally, that's it. Just for existing with a profession.
Bullshit.
I know. Yeah.
Were you just like on cam at that point? Like what sort of sex work were you just?
So I mean, I cammed when I first started, but like only for a few months. I really have just done clips largely for the bulk of my 11 years in the industry.
So like, they're being a clip performer is not against the law. Like what the fuck?
No, I guess because some people would see that and then they would want to find my profile, so then I would give it to them, and so that's like marketing, right? Which whatever.
It's bullshit.
I know, it's bullshit.
Yeah, like I could understand if they have a problem, like if you were doing full service and you're like soliciting on their site. Like I could get that.
Okay, yeah, I could see how that could be like a liability for them, maybe.
Right. But you giving a different URL? Fuck that.
Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, so got on Tinder and Hinge, and I met. Okay, so there was only one person I met off the apps before I like closed them down. And we went on this like lovely date. It was like 12, 14 hours long. Like we were just like vibing, doing the whole thing. And then I told them during it, I was like, I'm so happy you don't know who I am, or that you don't follow my profiles. Like you don't know me. This is so nice that it's like a fresh new face. Like, cause like everyone in my life knows what I do and like whatever. And I hadn't sent them any of my stuff, right? I wanted it to just be like me as opposed to like the performative, like.
Right. Authentic interaction. Oh my God.
Yeah. What? A genuine connection. So guess what?
They knew.
Mhm.
They
And not only.
they're a fan.
And not only.
How much had they had previously given you in money?
They hadn't given me any money, which I was like, loser.
Okay, that's a big red flag.
I was like, excuse. They were like, on our second date, they were like, You are the only porn star that I have masturbated to in 3 years. In 3 years. And then they like name some of the titles and things. And
Please tell me you two didn't hook up on the first date.
oh, we did.
Oh no. Oh no.
They were so hot. Oh, we hooked up quite a few times after that.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute, you
I was like, you're into me. Okay, baby. Doesn't matter. They went back to their girlfriend. It's fine.
Oh, that's got to be a giant blow to the ego.
I know. I was like, you finally hook up with me, and then you go back.
You're like, I've been your masturbatory fantasy for years. And then you're actually inside me. You're like, nah, that wasn't so cool.
I know. Just gone. Whatever. I think, whatever. I'm done talking shit.
That's not talking shit. That's fucked. It's fucked.
Just because someone fucks me doesn't mean that they owe me their relationship.
No, but they should just shut the fuck up about the previous part. Like, that's gotta do, like, that can't be healthy for you. Like, that can't be a good feeling.
Actually, it was more of like, I knew that they weren't ready to, like, I knew it wasn't going to work, but they were pretty cool. They were cool. I'll say.
But when they first told you that, like, they've been just constantly beating that meat to you for 3 years, was that flattering?
It was, but I also was like, I immediately went onto my Snapchat and I was like, listen to what this fucker just said. And I outed them so hard, like on my Snap. And I was like, I was roasting the fuck out of them. It was so much fun. It was so good. Because I like couldn't believe it. I was like, are you for real? Like, what? But I like quizzed them to like make sure, you know?
That's so wild. Like,
it was crazy.
I'm trying to think if I've ever like actually hooked up with someone I've jerked off to first. And I'm like, I wouldn't admit it even if I had.
They were like, I talked to my friends about it because like I didn't know not to tell you, but like I felt like I had to tell you because you made this big deal about like you not knowing and how that was really cool and I didn't want to lie and it was like weird. And I was like, okay. I mean, I like that kind of honesty. I think that's refreshing.
I mean, there's a point of honesty and then there's a little too honest. I'm
like always a little too honest. I want to know.
Okay.
I want to know the weird, real shit. I want it to hurt. That's fine. It's fine. I'm a bit of a masochist.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not sure I could have been that honest about it, like, that early on. I
know, second date.
Well, yeah, but it's also like, at the second date point, admitting it then now makes it weird. Like, if you'd been like on first date one, be like, by the by, I do know who you are, and like.
I mean, what are you gonna say that like right after I say like, oh, it's so nice that you don't.
Yes,
know.
because it's now a lie of omission.
Yeah, yeah, it is a lie of omission, but also I would feel like I would feel my face get flushed and be like, oh, I don't know what to do, and I would need to like go think about it in the corner or something, and that would be weird. So.
But it's also weird to be like, oh, hey, I know we hooked up last night, but
yeah,
I've been dreaming about this for years. Gallons of semen have been spilled to me.
Gallons!
To me thinking about just this moment right here.
The sex was really good.
That's awesome. Like, that at least makes it a bonus.
It was nice.
Well, also, like, I feel like as a dude, at the point where you're hooking up with your masturbatory fantasy, you have to knock it out of the park. You have to. Like,
yeah.
If you're just like, oh, I just laid mediocre dick on the person on the person I've been masturbating to for 3 years, like
they were non-binary.
But still, the lay like
mediocre dick,
yeah,
which they did not.
Well, obviously, you have to knock it out of the park at that point. Like
or years of your life have been ruined.
Right,
all those fantasies just like ruined orgasms. Really,
yeah. Oh, that would just be so disheartening. Like. Oh my God. It's like I won the lottery and then the ticket blew away.
Yeah. I'm the ticket. Blow me.
Well, at least you're not a scratcher. Did you feel more pressure after they told you?
No, I got more interested in being like, oh, so you're a freak.
Okay.
I was like, oh, you're a freak, so we can go in, right?
Nice.
Right? That's what that means, right? You know?
Because I don't know. Like, part of me, if I was in your shoes, would be like, oh, do I have to live up to their expectations now?
I feel like it's I very easily shift into Little Puck because Little Puck is not very far from who I am already. Like I think that's part of why my fans are so drawn to me is that I am this way. Like this is me. I'm pretty fucking genuine. Like this is, it's still a performance. Like we are all performing aspects. And that's even like just like if you don't even have a brand, like life is performative to an extent, right?
100%. Like
So
very few people can, and very few well-adjusted people especially, can like just be like, yep, this is who I am, are confident enough to be like, this is who I am 24/7.
Yeah.
It's just how life is because we're social animals and we want to be accepted and feel like we're part of the tribe.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have fucking weird thoughts and if you let them out, people will be like, not my tribe, dog.
Yeah. Bye.
Hi, weirdo. And that's part of the great part about this industry. Is
I know. We're just all misfit toys.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdos.
As long as you're not a monster, and even some of them. Unfortunately.
I know, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it dark, but it's real.
It is real. That was like part of the reason I stayed away from doing like professional porn for so long is that I was an amateur for 10 years, right? So like I heard so many horror stories and I also didn't want to I was like, I could make so much more money just doing my own shit. Like, why would I give anyone the rights to my work, right? But like after 10 years, I was like, it's so fucking hard, like making my own stuff. Like I had a crew, I had a lovely assistant / camera person, Vern Royale for like 5 years. And we did some amazing stuff together. But like just even a 2-person crew, fucking bonkers, the amount of work that it takes. So now I can show up to a studio set and just focus on fucking and acting. Oh my God.
Right?
I'm giving my best performances now because I'm not thinking about a million fucking things. I know the camera person knows exactly what they're doing. The audio is going to be right. The lighting is going to be on point. So then I just got to do my thing. I love it.
Oh no, it's great to be able to just be talented and walk the fuck away.
Yeah. So good. I feel bad though because like I finished my scene and I'm like, put my boric acid pill in, which I have one right now. Creaming my coochie.
You got loads both places?
Yeah.
Good on him.
Yeah. It's always dripping. That boric acid changed my life.
Well, I'm very happy it's a leather chair.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh yeah, I feel bad because I'll be leaving and then the crew's just kind of like trudging around like 3 more hours of work to go. And I'm like, oh shit.
Load out.
Bye. You guys are lovely. Thank you.
Yep. This is why every porn crew just wants you to do your scene as fast as humanly possible because we all want to go home.
I had a very long day yesterday where I was like, everything kept going wrong. And what should have been like 4-hour shoot was like a 9-hour shoot. And I was like, and it was no one's fault. It was just everything not fucking running smoothly. Oh my God.
I mean, that's just
and they had another scene after that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So there were some other girls just sitting in hair and makeup waiting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I felt so bad for them.
I mean, that director should have just told her to show up late.
Well, we didn't know at that point.
Oh,
It was going to be fine, and then I just wasn't. It was just like all the little things that fucking happen. Ridiculous.
Yeah, someone couldn't keep their edge. I get it.
What?
Someone couldn't keep their edge.
It wasn't. It wasn't even that. It was like tech equipment shit, planes, batteries dying, the light going down, like getting the right shot, the floor being dirty, wiping the baby, wiping the feet, like just like shit like that. It happens.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Can't have planes and pornography.
You can't. It's been so funny. Like so many scenes now, it will be right about to start the sex, and then everyone's like, "Cue plane." This is when it happens, and then there it goes. It's like,
well, it's because a lot of the sets are near fucking airports.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cheap land by the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. There's a reason this was cheap. Fuck.
So you used to do PA work.
Mm-hmm. If someone wants to book me, I still will.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
is that how you got your start in the industry?
No, I got my start in the industry being fucking people's bodyguards, basically. I was a roadie. Like,
nice.
Sorry to my audience who's heard this story before, but basically back in the day in Chicago, there were about 7 girls that shot for Burning Angel back in the day. And like through them, I just met people. And like I was doing armed security in Chicago at the time.
Yeah.
And just kind of went from there. I started roadieing and like doing feature gigs, conventions, shit like that. But like my ambition was always to be behind the camera. Like I never wanted to be talent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like I'm a film nerd. Like there's about 1,000 movies around the corner.
Amazing.
So
Yeah, there's a curtain here. Who knows what's beyond? It's very Wizard of Oz.
I always hide surprise guests back there.
Who's coming out? Are they gonna sit on my face?
No.
Okay.
They're just gonna, say hello.
Okay.
Why is it gotta be sexual?
I'm so sorry. I got Isaiah Maxwell dick on the brain.
Well, he's not back there. That'd be hilarious if Isaiah
Yeah.
ran off set and beat you here.
He could have.
Isaiah, come on out. But then you couldn't bang him because you've been drinking. And then
that would be a violation.
it would be. That'd be hilarious. Isaac just comes out like fucking ready to go, and you're just like, but
Ready to go?
I had a drink. Fuck. I'm not sober. Can't do it.
Miserable.
So much, sex happens in real life due to alcohol, and so
I know.
little sex happens on set because of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, some people do over the years.
Oh,
Well, I mean, that's the reality of the situation.
yeah.
I mean, we're in a industry that was an outlaw industry for so long that some outlaw shit still happens.
Yeah.
What all shit were you getting into away from work back in Chicago? I'm curious.
Away from work?
Away from work, oh my God, it's a city with music and party, and there's a lot of shit that does happen in that city away from the work thing.
Well, when I first moved there, I was much more of a punk kid. I moved into a queer anarchist house. Well, that was a different time.
Do you miss it?
I love those people. I do not miss the squalor. Messy as fucking shit. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, once you get a little bit of money and a little comfort, it's hard to go back to a squat.
Yeah. No, yeah. And then I lived in a real squat in Phoenix, after that.
Oh God. You really are a true Chicagoan. Chicago to Phoenix? That's full on snow.
Back to Chicago.
Full on snowbirding it.
That's so funny because my grandma used to do that. She would go to Phoenix or whatever, one of those little shit cities right outside Phoenix.
Tempe.
Yeah. Not Tempe.
You got love for Tempe? You were defending Tempe. Tempe's not a shit town.
Tempe has some cuties.
I mean, they have a
it's
Portillo's.
Apache Junction or some shit. I'm spilling alcohol already. I told you I was gonna make that noise.
As long as it's not the only noise you make. I thought you were just about to go mute on me for the whole podcast. God damn it. I have to sit here.
Who has acted up the most on your show?
Oh, shit. Well, not counting the unaired episode where the guest punched me in the head. I think that takes the cake.
It's amazing. Terrible.
Yeah, it was not such a good time. Damn. I mean, it ended as well
It's a funny story.
Oh, yeah.
But that sucks.
It does. And I'm really glad it didn't end in me being sued into oblivion by a celebrity's fucking father. Yeah, it was a shit show. Because, firearms got involved in. Well, it was one of those things I don't know this person. They just punched me in the head. Yeah, I discreetly, I didn't point a gun at somebody, but I went and got a gun just in case it escalated.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were none the wiser that there was a gun involved.
Right.
But
damn.
I was very prepared, if this person turns violent again.
They just punched you in the head and then we're all right, that was got that.
No, they were so drunk they didn't realize what happened.
Oh my God.
Punched me in the head and I grabbed them by the wrist so they wouldn't hit me again.
Oh my God.
And he's like, why are you holding my wrist? I'm like, because you just punched me in the head.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was a bit of a shit show. That full story is on other episodes. I'm not going to... I'll happily tell you the whole story off air if we have time before you have to run out the door. But yeah, it was...
Who's broken equipment?
Nathan Bronson mostly.
Nathan, you bad boy.
There's just something about Nathan. We're literally we were 3 minutes into one of the episodes and the curtain just fell on him. It just fell on him. I don't even know how you did that.
I can imagine his reaction to being like, oh, what?
Well, it's on film. I have it filmed. Cameras were rolling. We're 2 minutes into the episode. It just falls on his head.
That's hilarious.
He also, on a different episode, kicked the power cord out of that camera. So my camera was dead for because I was able to recover it. But
I love that boy.
oh no, great people. But it was legitimately every time he comes here, I just have to like
Safeguard your shit.
yeah, like the curtain, the camera. The very first time he did the show, he was like chewing my ice into a mic. Like I'm just like every time you do the show, man, I just have to worry about something.
All right, time to clean the titties.
Yeah, these things happen.
I think we're good.
They're your titties. I will take your word for it.
No, thank you. Like trying to check this tiny little camera to see how I'm looking. How does it look?
Tiny little camera. Jeez.
Like the little screen.
Just,
Now you're making
just talking shit about my
dick
camera.
joke.
I am.
Oh, Felicia Fisher's calling me. I need to answer this call.
Business never sleeps.
Business does not sleep. Felicia Fisher, love of my life. She's coming to see me in 2 days, so she's gonna scoop that package and bring it with her.
Very nice.
Okay.
Speaking of Miami, you excited?
I can't believe it, honestly. Okay, I have said so many times to people that like Expos Miami is my favorite fucking like industry event, like of all of them. Like it's my favorite fucking one. And then when Mo called me and was like, "What's up, baby? Guess what? You're gonna be a co-host with Siri." I was like, I lost my shit.
I love that they didn't even ask you. They just told you.
Yeah. No, like you're gonna do it. And I was like, yeah, I am. Of course. You open Pandora's box, bitch. Like, what's up? Shit's gonna get weird. I'm very excited. Yeah.
Well, if you give away anything, this won't air in time for Expos to come out. So it will have already happened by the time the audience hears about this. So you could give away shit if you want.
So they wrote the script to be very, very personalized towards me in series, like political outlooks, which I love. I think it's very fun. So it's gonna be a little rambunctious, the least to say. I also will have some really kick-ass outfits I'm excited about. And then I'm still working on some other stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there. I guess I'm going to go to the award show.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
Because it's going to be good.
I ditch award shows. Like, I have a history of ditching award shows.
But they're so much fun in the after party.
Oh, no, I'll go to the after. I always go to the after
Oh,
party.
fuck you. I did the same thing last year. I showed up for the after party.
Literally, in my, Jesus. I've been going, it's, 14 years now. I've been to one AVN, one XBiz. Like,
That's crazy. Crazy.
and
numbers.
that was both 2018, the year I was nominated. So,
Well, that makes sense then.
yeah. Otherwise, I didn't show up. Like, oh, I was at the conventions.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, I wasn't nominated for Expos last year, so I was like, I'll just show up for the party. Like, it's fine.
always show up for the after party. Always at the conventions.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know. The award show is just
Not this year. It's going to be good.
Well, and this is also my first Expos Miami, so
It's the best one. You've been missing out.
well, yeah, it's one of those things where like,
It's so fucking good.
well, I've been led to believe it's just one of those things where like, I get shit content at the conventions, like for doing this. I don't want to.
But this is the one where people are drunk and it's a party.
Right.
Stop.
Doing it now we drink at conventions. It does not work.
No.
Like
nothing ever works at conventions. Clubs are shit at conventions.
Well, especially trying to do this, like I get people for 10 to 15 minutes at a time, and that's not this show.
Yeah. No. This is a sit down.
Right.
This is a porch chat.
It is. But there's no porch. Otherwise, I'd be having another cigar.
I'm going to start rocking my chair.
And so that's why, besides going to AVN in 23, I haven't been to AVN in a couple of years too. Because it's just like, if I'm going to spend time and money to get out of LA, I'm going to get the fuck out.
I didn't go. Well, I didn't go during the COVID year. So this last AVN was the first time in like 3 years. And it was pretty decent. I actually had a good time. I made a lot more money because I was at some booths and stuff, but I did some just like walking.
Hell yeah.
I did some walking around making the hard-earned cash.
Fucking motherfuckers making it rain on you?
I had my titties out and I was like, "Meow."
Titties, money? Titties?
Titty money. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Easy.
See, no one's giving me titty money.
Do you have your tits out?
I could. Like,
XBiz Miami. Try it out. See what happens.
I have to be a like business.
Right, titty money.
I have to be a business executive at XBiz Miami.
Oh yeah, you're helping sponsor it.
So since this will air after the time that we will be at XBiz Miami, like I can actually talk about it because there'll be marketing done by that point.
Yeah.
Scene Locker will have been launched, and like I'm down there.
That's a good name.
Thank you.
People have really terrible names for things in this industry so much of the time. Like I'll be hearing like new stuff. People always like trying to market their stuff, and I'm like, oh, really? That's what you're gonna call it?
Yeah.
I actually genuinely like Scene Locker.
Thank you.
That's good.
So Scene Locker will be launched. They'll be marketing out well before this airs. So we're down there. We're sponsoring XBiz Miami, and like we're launching cloud storage for the fucking industry. And I'm down there to thankfully, a lot of people already know me, but it's going to be like, hey, we got this thing. Like, we're not trying to take advantage. We're not some outside tech company trying to take advantage.
Yeah.
Like,
you can sniff those weirdos a mile off.
Oh, yeah. Especially for me at the conventions. Those tech bros often see me as their gateway to meet people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, this dude's hanging out with, performers. He must know somebody. I'm going to buddy up to him.
Nice.
I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm not new. I know why you're here.
Yeah.
You want to talk to her, and I just happen to be having a conversation with her. So what's going to be also hilarious for Miami is, one of my partners is a full-on civilian.
Yeah.
And he has never been to a convention. He has never.
Oh, he's going to have fun.
He is a little terrified.
He's going to get thrown to the wall.
Yeah. He is legitimately a little terrified. He's just like what is proper decorum? Like, because he comes from a business background. Like,
yeah,
he's the biz dev guy on this shit, and he is legitimately like, so what is the proper decorum on some of these things? I'm just like, you'll figure it out, man. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. He's like, okay. I mean, he's a good dude. He legitimately says like, if I have to suck a dick to make our business work, I will. And he's a straight dude. He's just like. It's like, if that's going to help us get some sales, I'll do it. Like, you're a better man than me.
Good enthusiasm.
Right? Like, you were the right person to partner up with on this project.
I love a guy who's like, you know what? I would figure it out.
Well, I'm very much on record, like, for the right amount of money, I would.
Yeah.
But it would be unenthusiastic and no one would be happy about it.
I feel like a lot of girls do it enthusiastically for a amount of money as well.
I mean, I've
be joining the ranks.
Right, exactly. Like, I'd be truly a sex worker at that point. Like, instead of sex worker adjacent, like I've been forever, I truly would be a sex worker at that point. But yeah, like if some dude's like, $1 million, suck my dick, like, all right, dog, you're not really going to get your money's worth here.
Might be good head, but.
Yeah. Like, I have never done this before, and I'm not going to be enthusiastic about it. I'm going to go through the motions because you're giving me life-changing money.
Yeah. Well, I hope that happens for you. For all of us, really.
I hope it happens for my business partner more than it does for me. Like, I would much rather get the rewards of him, taking that load in the mouth than, me. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just not appealing to me.
Understood.
Yeah, like.
Understood.
More people need to understand, like, just because you don't necessarily like something doesn't mean that it's wrong.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, we will be down there, like, doing the thing.
I'm excited for you to go. I think you're going to have a great time.
Oh, no, I know I'm going to have a good time. It's just, plus I'm going to Cuba right afterwards, so. Well, the expensive part of getting to Cuba from here is getting to Miami. So I'm like, I'm going to have to be in Miami for work anyways. I'm bouncing to Havana for a couple days.
I haven't been to Cuba yet, so you have to let me know how it goes.
You want to come with? Seriously, want to come with?
I have so much fucking work to do.
It's only 4 days. I'm only going.
I'm booked like every. I'm like,
oh my god! A performer's flaked on a shoot. That never happens in this industry.
I have never done that because.
First time for Cuba.
Well, I actually got my I had Team Ski ask me to stay so that I could shoot gangbang, which would be my first gangbang.
Well, okay, it's a 45-minute flight. Bounce over right after the gangbang. Come on your face and all. Just walk into Miami International, just like
oh my god. I heard, is it true, like with Cuba, you have to do a certain amount of like extracurricular, like type of educational activities?
Only if you're going to support the Cuban people, which I am not.
So then is it business?
I'm a journalist, yo.
Okay. So then you have like you don't have to do the. Okay,
I don't have to do any community service. I'm there for journalism.
Okay. Yeah, because I had thought that you either go to a certain amount of activities or you stay with like a Cuban family.
Well, I will be staying with a Cuban family in an Airbnb.
Okay. Well, with them?
I mean, generally, like, at least with the last Airbnb when I was there in 2017, like, they were there. There was a staff there. There were people there.
Okay.
So, but I was there for journalism last time too.
Nice.
Did 3 podcasts in Cuba last time?
Fuck yeah.
Like, the government doesn't specify you have to be a successful journalist. Doesn't say you have to be reporting for NBC. It just says you have to be there for journalism. I will have gear with me.
Amazing. I'm really eyeing that hat again.
I see that.
Just take it off.
I'm not that easy.
Just take it off.
I am not that easy.
It'll feel so good.
I'm sure it will.
You'll love it. I'll look so good on it, repping your merch.
And I will look so bad with how messy my hair is under
Well, then
this.
you can just cut to me for just a little bit. Is it side by side?
No, it definitely bounces back and forth.
Well, then bounce it on me, baby.
You'll have to keep talking the whole time.
I'll just be.
Unlike the weird YouTube comments I occasionally get, like, stop leaving, taking the camera off the girl. Like, what, you just want her to have her reaction shots while I'm sitting here talking? You just want Yeah. See, that is Expo's award winning right there. That is Expo's award winning acting right there. Puck is not that engaged on anything I have to say. She was literally just doing this just to get my hat off my head.
I just want the hat off your head. I like free booze.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Too bad this is going to cost you $20. Kidding.
Paying for the Ubers, though.
I know.
So.
I know.
I love the exposure. Also, my guys love fucking podcasts, and they tell me I don't do enough. So I was like, all right.
Well, here you are. I'm happy you're here because, like, Carly from PS Group tried to set this up like a year ago.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God bless Carly.
Yeah. Carly will be thrilled to see that you're actually here.
Yeah.
Just at the Halloween party's like, so we can do the show? We had do the thing? Do the thing?
I had to cancel you the other time. Oh, did I have a disease? I had an illness, an affliction. Right? Or no? It was after one of the cons.
Yeah, I don't know.
I had strep.
Well, I appreciate you not giving me an infectious disease.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Like,
I'm a good girl.
I don't believe that, but
What? I was raised in the Christian faith.
I'm sorry.
Oh, me too. It fucked me up bad.
Well, I mean, it did get you where you are now.
It did. God bless God.
It's yeah, my audience is well aware. They're like, not only am I an atheist, I'm sometimes an anti-theist. So
yeah, it was so fucking rough.
Like, I understand
Jesus.
that shit served its purpose back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, in the times of warring tribes and like something to unify the tribes, organized religion made sense.
But organized religion killed so many fucking people.
Well, yeah, but back in the
also
day,
destroyed.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying it was overall good. I'm just saying like societies wouldn't have grown as much because if you didn't have Sky Daddy telling you that you're gonna go to hell for killing the same people that you're supposed to be chilling with, like
killing or chilling.
Yeah.
Killing versus chilling.
Well, it's look at the fucking 10 Commandments. Like, thou shalt not kill, unless it's someone else from a different faith, different tribe. Like, there's asterisks on almost all of them.
I know.
Like, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Yeah, that's to stop the not killing part.
Yeah. There was some like nutrition shit in there and like hygiene and
Yeah, it's like I get it. Well, I was raised Jewish. Like back in the day, pork would fucking kill you. Undercooked pork would kill you. Get it? Shellfish, undercooked shellfish, kill you.
Killing or chilling.
Yeah. 2024, pork chops are delicious. Lobster's a delicacy.
I've had so much shitty fucking lobster recently. I need a good place to go get lobster.
Honestly, I could not even recommend one in town.
I've heard LA has shit food. Chicago has amazing food.
Oh, no.
As we know.
As I tell people all the time, Chicago's an amazing town to get fat in.
It's really hot.
But
good fucking food.
There is some good food in this town. I promise you.
Mm.
Now, first and foremost, there is some good Chicago food in this town.
What?
Oh, first and foremost, there's a Geno's East in the Valley.
I don't think that I would like that.
You don't need pizza?
I don't like any Chicago.
You don't like tavern style?
I don't like tavern style. I had like at least 20 different pizzas from all the fucking places in Chicago, like 20 different like types or whatever, like places or whatever. I hated all of them.
So,
I'm a trash person. I like Papa John.
Well, Puck, it was nice having you on. Where could they find you on the things?
This riles up Chicago people so fucking much. It's
like I'm okay if you're like I'm not into deep dish, but to be like I don't even like tavern style.
I seriously, I was like concerned. I was like, why y'all keep bringing me shit fucking pizza? Try harder. And then people would like my partner at the time would like get me different pizzas from different places, and I'd be like, trash, foul. It's like the square cut shit and like the thin crust. Absolutely not. Something was wrong with like the yeast or something. Like every single time, I was like, this is disgusting.
Well, that's just out. But I can recommend a good deep dish.
This episode is cut. This episode will never air.
I know. Like, I'm gonna get you to your heart out. Like, no.
My heart out is because I have bedtime. I go to bed at 9.
But
baby old man.
Well, I don't blame it on that you're still on Central Time, and like that's actually like 11.
No, it's. I
was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I like going to bed early so I can wake up early so I can work out. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I've been working out the past year. Got some guns now. It's crazy.
Good on you.
Thank you. I've never worked out in my life, and now I'm like into it. I want to be a muscle mommy. Sure,
that's the move.
It is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
On the food front, okay. Well, pizza's out, okay. Because there is like legit good deep dish spot too.
I don't believe it.
Oh, it is.
I don't like deep dish.
Well, yeah. If you don't like deep dish, it doesn't matter. It's a good deep dish spot.
Okay. I believe that it's a good deep dish spot for the deep dish people.
Yeah.
Who I am not.
I've honestly eaten more deep dish living on the West Coast than I ever did living in Chicago.
Damn.
Well, because like you know how it is. Deep dish is tourist pizza.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
But like out here, I just have a little like urge for nostalgia, so I'm gonna go get some deep dish.
Which we should do a Malort shot.
Oh, we will
soon.
That's bonus content.
Bonus content?
That is bonus content.
What does that mean? We don't do it live?
Oh no, we do it for the Patreon.
This is the Patreon.
It is not the Patreon.
What is this?
This is the main show.
Okay. I have to do the thing where I message the people.
Message the people. We're going to break for a moment while Puck messages the people.
I have to message the people. The people need me.
And we're back.
Look what happened in the meantime.
We're both wearing hats.
Guess who undressed?
You?
Wait, you have another fucking
I do.
Does it say nothing?
It does.
That's so good.
It's a Nihilist Arby's hat.
I need to up my hat game. Fuck.
Are you not familiar with Nihilist Arby's?
No.
That's a Chicago tradition.
What?
Yeah. They're still in it. It's okay.
The areolas like to pop up.
Once again, I will fix it in post. Just remove areolas.
This hat looks really good on me. Thank you.
But yeah, you're not familiar with Nihilist Arby's?
No.
Oh. So are you familiar with the band The Lawrence Arms?
The Mandalorian's arms?
The Lawrence Arms.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Yes.
So their lead singer started a parody Twitter account called Nihilist Arby's.
That's so cute.
Where they say just horrible things, and then the end is like, please eat at Arby's.
We all know that Arby's is a front.
Yeah.
Because they aren't making any money off of Arby's.
I mean, I eat at Arby's occasionally. There's one
You're
around
the only person besides my papa.
Wait a minute. Am I your papa?
Are you my papa? Are you my papa?
I'm just, yes, I time traveled.
Wait, how old are you?
43.
Okay, you're not my papa.
Time travel, duh. I mean, it is a weird move when like performers actually are young enough to be my daughter, because that does happen.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's been like a thing now where like as I'm getting older, I'm like, there's a certain age where I'm like, I'm just not gonna collab with you.
What's your cutoff?
So like 25 is 24 maybe, but like that.
Yeah, 24 seems like a better cutoff because at 25 their brains fully developed. So at least 25 you know who they are.
24, I'm like, you're a mystery.
Your brain's still jello.
Yeah.
You may do unpredictable shit.
And it's like, it just, the chemistry isn't right. They're just too young. They're too baby.
The young dude chemistry is like just not there.
It's not there. Yeah.
I do still occasionally fuck around with women that are under 25, but yeah.
Why? You're like, am I going to answer that question?
Every time I do it, I'm like, why?
Exactly.
I ask the same question. And then it's like, oh yeah, but the orgasm was fun.
But that could happen with older people.
I mean, I'm not discriminating against older people too.
I'm not discriminating against the younger people either.
Right,
That's what you're saying.
Like, I have diet cream pies for most.
Diet cream pies.
I had a vasectomy a couple of years ago, so.
Oh, that's a great. I love that. Oh man, I want to title a porn that.
I'm not starring in it. Sorry. Wow. That as much disrobing as you're getting out of me. I'm lying. I may take my shirt off.
You're such a Puritan.
No, I just know I'm not up for the job.
It's good to know your limits.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard.
Oh, it is.
I've been strapping more girls lately for work, and I'm like, as I'm doing it, I'm like, oh yeah, I understand why the guys be sweating so much. Like that shit, like opening up and like thrusting on like couches and tables and oh my god, it's rough.
Oh yeah, and like I admit I have failed in real life personal sex before, let alone like high pressure fucking crew situation.
Yeah. More power to those guys. They are working their asses off.
Right. I have 100% failed like in public sex situations. It's just like, yeah, I'm not built for it.
Why put yourself there?
Yeah. And I have no real desire to.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like there's a market beating down the door being like, we want to see Matt Slayer fuck. Like,
we've been waiting for this day.
There's a couple performers that really want to see me fuck.
You start a new series called And Now We Fuck.
Well, yeah, we'd have to because like can't do the drinks then on camera fucking. But I don't want the job. Like I'm happy. Like I would be more than happy to film you fucking someone else. Like that's fine. Don't care.
Yeah, I love filming other people fuck. It's so hot. It's so much fun.
I'm so desensitized to it.
Like I am to a point, but also like as I hold the power of the camera in my hands, I'm like, yeah, that's a good angle. That lighting is so sexy. You know, like I get into that shit. It's good. I do want to like direct one day.
What's stopping you?
I just started doing professional shit, and I'm like, I want to learn. So there's so much I want to learn first. Like I don't want to just like jump into it.
Why not? Fuck, it's porn.
It's porn.
It's porn.
I know it's porn, but I want to be professional. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist.
You don't say. You don't say.
What?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying in our limited interaction, have already picked that up about you.
I need to know why.
Oh, like, how? Our very first interaction was like, well, I'm nervous of doing the show because I'm afraid I'm going to, say something that's inappropriate or off-brand or like, and like your public persona, like nervous doesn't seem to come into equation. So it was endearing. It was like, this is a real person who has like real concerns. Because I've done so many of these things. Like this is so old hat for me. I am not nervous with anyone on that side of the table. So it's like, you're nervous sitting down with little old me? Okay.
I'm actually like, I was saying like before that, like I am surprised at how easy this is. Like it's just like very chill. It's nice.
I've done this once or twice, so
I'm better on the block.
I'm a podcast.
I'm Matt Slayer.
I am a podcast whore. So
I have a confession. Like I don't listen to any podcasts.
I know you told me you didn't.
Oh yeah, I don't. I don't like to listen to people talk.
It's fine. It's not a requirement to be on the show.
Yeah.
The only reason I ask people before we get on air is so you have an expectation of what the show is.
Yeah.
Like, because just seeing the clips, well, the clips are just funny fucking quips and weird fucking shit. That's not the whole show.
Right.
And I very much have people who are unprepared who I didn't think this was going to be you, but it's very, boilerplate for me at this point. Where if I don't sit down and specifically like, we're about to have a conversation, I have people sitting there just like staring at me, waiting for the next question.
Oh.
Or people who are like deer in headlights when I'm not asking them how they got into the industry, who they want to work with, what their favorite position is, how they came up with their name, do their parents know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I'm so glad we haven't done that.
Oh yeah, well I didn't
be so tired.
I didn't think I needed to give you that disclaimer that I wasn't going to ask you any of that shit, because I don't.
Yeah.
Because I've been around too long and that shit's boring to me, and I can't fake that when I'm bored with the conversation.
Absolutely not.
And it's also like, I'm sure there's a million other outlets where someone could get that, where you've had to say that
I've
time.
literally said it so many fucking times. I have a Google Doc of a press. It's called Press. And it's like 80 pages long. But it's like all of the interviews I've done and then just like the same copy paste answers and like just like slightly changed. I'll use like ChatGPT to like just mess it up a bit. It's always the same fucking shit. It's obnoxious.
People should be happy I'm not a performer, because I would lie on every one of them. Just lie every time. Every time. How'd you lose your virginity? On the Titanic? Like, just be outlandish with it. Her name was Rose.
Her name was Rose. There was have you ever been to Burning Man?
I have not. And I don't want to go now because it's so commercialized now.
Oh, whatever. It's so fucking fun.
Okay.
It's so good. There's still like a massive amount of people who are like very into the ethos of it and the core principles, and it's like a whole community still. Like, I just went for the first time this last year, and I'm very, very excited to go again. Like the camp that I camped with was like so fucking chill and cool, and like a lot of them were scientists and like such fucking nerds. There was like oceanographers, geologists, seismologists, like hardcore nerds.
The oceanologists are way out of their depth being on a fucking plateau in the desert. Everyone else, like, they're in the right place.
Well, that shit used to be a lake, you know?
I mean,
so,
used to be, but that's still not an ocean.
I know. It was quite an experience. What was I going to say about that?
That I should go?
No.
I thought, oh, you're like, nah.
No. It was something about Burning Man, though. This is the part where I'm drunk. It happened. We've crossed the line.
Alcohol does metabolize in your system. It does. It is a thing.
Okay.
Don't die. Please don't. Please don't die. Please don't. Like, I haven't lost a guest yet.
Today could be your lucky day.
I don't think that's luck. I feel like that's a lot of paperwork and a lot of time out of my day. And like,
I already wrote my will. So
yeah, but I have to explain to Mo what happened.
To Mo?
Yeah.
Mo's the one you have to come to, like, Mo, I'm so sorry. Man.
Like, I lost your host.
I lost your...
Like,
I love that Mo's the first person.
Like,
Mo.
I don't know your friends and family. Like,
I love Mo. He's great.
I don't know your like personal friends and family. What, I'm gonna like go fucking Google search and try to find a family member and be like, so I find your father and be like, well, I reminded her of you. Like,
Siri Doll is the co-host, right, is also my roommate.
Oh, you live with Siri?
Yeah. Part-time. Because
yeah, I'm like, she lives in Tennessee.
Yeah, no, she also has a place in LA.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. Siri, multiple time guest on the show.
Fuck yeah.
Did you not ask your roommate about this?
No. Why?
Oh, it's just funny. You're like, oh, hey, I'm doing this thing. I'm not quite sure how it's going to go. Lives with a person who's been on the show multiple times.
She's not here right now, so.
Phones work.
I don't text people. I am a notorious for not messaging people back. It's bad. It's bad. My friends know I'm an in-person person. Like, I'm not a good communicator because I'm so swamped with work. I'm so fucking overwhelmed all the time. And especially since like starting to do this professional fucking porn shit, it's insane the amount of people in my fucking ear, like all the fucking time. Like I can hardly handle it.
But that would have been about work.
Huh?
That would have been about work.
I know, right? Well, I didn't feel like I needed to because I'd seen so many people like on your show and I like watched the reels and stuff and I was like, oh, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be easy.
Yeah. Hopefully. It's not over yet.
It's not over yet. Okay.
Now it comes for the drinking gauntlet. So we're going to put down a paddle like hot ones and we're going to do 10 shots.
That'd be kind of fun.
No. That would
be terrible.
It would kill a lot of people.
Break your things.
Yeah. Like, the amount of people who could not handle 10 shots, it would be bad. It'd be so bad.
I could not handle 10
No.
shots. I would be blackout at like 3.
I'd be holding your hair while you puke. And like, I'd do that for you.
And now we puke.
Yeah. Not monetizable anywhere.
Cups for sale. I have vomit porn on there.
That's vomit porn, not you being violently ill from drinking.
I feel like that could be porn.
All right, let's do some shots.
Puke sells fucking well. I stopped doing it because it hurts.
Well,
It's not like fun for me.
puking up Red Bull will be fine. I'm just, I have no problems producing porn. Like, I just don't want to star in it. Like, I'm happy to act
It's hard work.
I'm happy to act with my penis in my pants. Like, I'm happy to produce it. I don't want to fuck on film.
Yeah. I love fucking on film.
Well, I'm glad you're doing it. You're doing what you
I'm
love.
here where I need to be.
Well, this is not where you need to be to fuck on
It's a
film.
beautiful life.
Literally, this
is part of my job.
It
Okay?
is.
I have to present a genuine image, which I feel like I'm doing.
You are.
Okay. I'm connecting
You
with the
are.
audience, right? You guys feel me? We're feeling each other. Okay.
Right.
Being real and authentic. Yeah. Part
Yeah.
of my job.
Exactly. I know. No one's coming here for the funsies. Like, it's still work. It's just like,
It's so much work.
I know. It'll be over soon.
No,
It'll be over soon.
I just feel like every day I'm like, when will it end? I actually did take a vacation. I'm going to take this off because my bangs are getting sweaty.
Well, yeah, the hat was sweaty when you put it on.
I'm sweaty.
Oh, no, I don't want your sweat.
Taking my sweat.
Fine, fucking.
2 hats. I knew it. Someone was getting hatted tonight.
Hat on headphones.
I actually just did a vacation. I went to Europe.
Where'd you go in Europe?
With Sean Alf. For the first week, I went to Budapest because I worked with Hentide for 7 days straight. Hardest fucking shit I've ever done in my career.
Nice.
Like difficult work. It was amazing. But like at one point there was 5 people on my entire body, like 5 tentacles. So 5 different people operating like massive fucking tentacles like on my body. It was in a tunnel that they built.
They built a tunnel
They
for you?
built a tunnel.
That's wild.
It was. I was on my hands. It was like very like physically demanding. So I'm like on my hands and knees for a lot of the time. They had to get me knee pads because I'm just like getting like hurt like actively. And like in between takes because I'm naked for like, 12 hours of the fucking day, covered in goo and shit. I'm like shivering from how cold it gets in there. Right. And so like in between takes or like when you can't see my feet, there was a girl holding my feet to her chest and like rubbing them to keep me warm. It was the most wholesome shit ever. It was so sweet. Anyway, so the first week I worked my ass off. I can't wait for those scenes to come out. They're going to be really good.
That really doesn't sound like a vacation.
No, wait, so then the 2 weeks after that, I actually took time off for the first time in years.
Where'd you go?
I went to Prague and Berlin. And then we went to the island of Crete. And then we went to Athens. And I barely did any work. I was so proud of myself.
Barely. It's not a vacation.
Huh?
It's not a vacation if you're doing work at it.
I usually do work vacations.
It's not a vacation.
I know. I'm learning the work-life balance. It was good.
I mean, that's not the life of a content creator. It's the real world.
I mean, I did also film porn while I was there. Like, let's be real. But it was more of like, we're having real sex and then we're going to film it.
Aw, with eye contact and everything?
Yeah.
Aw.
Crazy.
I know, that's nuts.
I know. Who does that? Me.
I do on occasion.
Yeah.
Not with you, but just other people.
Well, this innuendo.
That was
just straight up.
That was no suggestion. I was just clarifying. Just, jeez.
All this clarification.
Well, yes. Sorry. I will stop clarifying things. I will let the audience just let their minds
Let
wander.
them wonder.
Let them wonder.
I know. Let's have some like sexual tension. Let's have them ponder.
Okay.
Let's have them think about it.
Okay. I can do sexual tension for the bit, I guess.
No, this is you like terrified, like a deer in headlights, like sexual tension.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm just gonna like whip my pussy out and be like, Matt.
I have rules about such things. I don't fuck people on show night anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's not safe.
No. It has happened multiple times over the years. And like, I've said this on air a bunch of times, but like one of my civilian friends pointed out to me, like, it's not necessarily a good look, man. I'm like, oh, I never even thought about this as a power dynamic here. Oh.
I'm glad that they told you.
Yeah, like I didn't even think about
That's a good friend.
Yeah.
Like really.
Yeah.
Like actually. I love friends who will like point stuff out to you. Like actually.
I'm like, oh, I never even thought about it. I thought it's just like I'm hanging with someone. We hit it off.
Right.
It happened, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, I'm technically promoting their career and like helping and like, like because in my mind it's like, oh, this person's into me, doing the thing. Okay, yeah. So it's also, the rule is these days like, oh, if you want to bang, we can hang out tomorrow, but night of show.
That's a good rule.
Yeah,
that's hot.
Yeah,
I actually want to cheers to that. That's great.
With the one caveat is if I've hooked up with the person previously.
That makes sense.
Like if we've already hooked up, like it's not a thing at that point. But yeah, as of these days, it's like no. Though it did, doing that did lead to one of the funniest things I've ever done on fucking air. So it's a little dickish. It's a little dickish, but way back in the audio only days, hooked up with someone, and 2 weeks after it was recorded, 4 days after it aired, she hits me up and like, I sound like an idiot. Take that down. And we had paused mid podcast to go bang, and got back on air and talked about it. And I said, okay, no problem. I'll take it down. I didn't get as much as a thank you. And that rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, this is fun. This is still my business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had a friend of mine, a male comedian friend of mine, re-record her parts, word for word, without any mention of who it was. And his voice is deeper than mine. And then mixed it in with my original dialogue and reposted it. So you have a dude who has a deeper voice than mine talking about how my cum tastes.
That's so hot.
It's one of the funniest things I've ever done. Because the way we were recording it was like, I transcribed the episode, and then he's listening to her original dialogue in the cans as he's recording it.
Oh my God.
And so he's trying to hit her cadence.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is dickish, but also very amusing.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
It was like my fucking episode this week. Like, so for anyone who's curious, it's episode 85, the redacted episode.
What episode is this?
Oh, 360 something.
Holy fucking
Oh yeah, I've been doing this a long time. At time of recording, episode 353 aired today. And there is a lot in the can right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Will this be like a month or 2 months?
Possibly 2 with the amount I have in the can.
I feel like that's like the one thing about like filming with studios now. I'm like, oh my God, everything takes like 3 fucking months to come out. I have like 15 scenes or 16 scenes just like waiting, and I'm like, I want to see them so bad. I'm like, ah.
Well, I know that sucks. Like with the studio stuff, it's like they're not sending it to you beforehand. Like,
no.
You're lucky if you get a login when it airs.
Well, yeah, no, I talked to a director today, and I was like, listen, I got a lot of scenes coming out with your company. Like, I really would like to see them. Like, it helps me learn how to be a better performer if I can like watch like the positions and the angles and kind of like figuring out how I can better open to camera and stuff. Also, I'm hot and I want to watch myself and jack off to it.
You really jerk off to your own stuff?
I do.
Now, do you jerk off to your own solo stuff or the stuff? Okay.
Everything.
Everything?
If I'm in it.
Hey. Whatever makes you happy.
I do.
Like, my big thing in life is like, as long as you're not harming other people, fuck, do what you want with your life.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you jerking off to your own shit harms anyone.
Well, that was like the first. So like, I didn't masturbate until I was 18. Okay.
Sorry.
I know. Because I was a good Christian girl.
I'm sorry.
So like the way that I masturbated for the first time was like I opened my laptop and I had the little webcam and I like turned it on so I could be like, okay. Because I thought porn, like watching porn was bad because those girls were abused.
It is. I mean,
it's terrible.
You're trafficked to here right now. I understand.
am.
Someone's gonna clip that. Sorry. That is not real. That's a joke. Puck is here of her own volition. She took her own Uber here. She can leave whenever she wants. Hopefully not before 10 o'clock.
So watching porn is bad. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to like participate in the act of like harming women. So I opened my laptop, I turned the webcam on, and then I masturbated to myself. And that's how I masturbated for the first time.
So do you still do that?
I don't do that, but I will.
Why not?
I will watch my scenes.
Why
I
not?
will watch my scenes. If I'm on if I'm camming, like I'll like be watching myself.
No. Why aren't you just setting up a fucking angle and just going to town?
Because there's more hotter things I can watch now.
You think there's hotter people than you?
No, I mean like I like watching my scenes now, like my fully.
Oh, you're just like
fledged
I
scenes.
want to watch someone penetrate me.
I want some real. Yeah, I watch a lot of my anal scenes now.
Good on you.
Yeah,
I mean, because there's never really a good angle to watch that in real life.
I can never really see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you kicked your legs up above your head, it was like a mish anal. Like
I
maybe.
did that, and that was hard. It was. It's a fun angle though.
I'm not that bendy or get penetrated, so I'll take your word for it. My holes are exit. Well, I guess food goes in this hole, but everything else is exit only.
What about sound for your ears?
I can't stop that. I mean, light goes in these sockets
And the
too.
eye holes.
Yeah, light goes in these.
You're being penetrated all the time, Matt.
I'm literally being penetrated by you right now.
I am penetrating you right now.
You're going directly into my brain.
Why don't you look happy about it?
Because I didn't know it was going to happen.
Surprise!
Bucks in my brain. Bucks in my brain.
Look in your eardrums right now.
Well, hopefully the audiences too. They're the ones that actually
Looking everyone's eyeballs right now.
eyeballs and ear holes. I mean, there is an audio only version of this, so.
Oh, watch me.
Well, they can on YouTube.
Just right now, we're on YouTube. Should I not bounce? Is that bad?
I don't care. Like, why would I stop such things?
I don't understand the rules for like YouTube and shit like that. They're so fucking arbitrary.
They are. And I just gamble with them every week.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild because
you've done almost 360 episodes and like you're good. And you haven't been fucked with.
Oh, I get demonetized all the time. Like, I often get demonetized 90 to 120 days later.
So then do you get that money for the first one? That's when it's the most.
Yeah, but well, I mean, at the end of the day, that's the beauty of YouTube is like it is evergreen because like I get people commenting on shit from. I literally had someone comment on an episode from 4 years ago the other day, bitching about something. Yeah, someone's just like, Charlotte Stokely and Will Pounder, Joe. Will was talking too much. I'm like, this is a 4-year-old episode. Like, the fuck?
Jesus.
And I was like, just for the inside baseball part of it, Will's publicist is the one who set this up. So yes, Will was talking more. And they're like, oh yeah, you gave the disclaimer during the episode. I'm like, then why are you bothering me about this? I don't even remember I said that. Fuck. Yes, I don't remember what I say on these things very often. I do a lot of them.
I don't think I'll remember anything from this by the time I'm finished.
I'm Matt.
Matt?
Yeah. Matt.
Yeah. Spader.
James.
James.
Spader.
You're talking to James Spader. Okay.
Yes. This is And Now We're Drunk with James Spader.
And now we're fucked.
That's a different podcast. That one's.
I'm starting that one.
It's an OF only. I mean, if you need a producer on it.
Well, thank you.
I just like money. What? You want me to just do it for the love of the art?
I do.
Nope.
You're not a true artiste then.
No, I play one on the internet.
We're all sellouts.
I play one on the internet. I say that all the time. Hell, my first artistic endeavor was running a record label. Like I've been a suit forever. Yeah, no, I had a record label in the mid 2000s in Chicago.
Fuck yeah.
Still. Band dudes were band dudes.
Band dudes. Our band dudes.
You ever date any band dudes?
Yeah. Oh yes.
How'd I know that from that response to band dudes?
Yep. I dated quite a few musicians and artists.
All what ended up really well, huh? Like,
babies. Children. They all want me to be mother, which makes sense why I do so much mommy content.
Do the dudes want you to be mother, or do they just want to be treated well?
There's a difference. Treated well and like being like babied. They want to be babied.
In what sense?
Like they want me to like take care of their emotional health in a way where like they can't take care of it themselves. Type thing. Like they don't have the mental fortitude to figure out their own problems, so I have to like give them therapy. Like that's like the big mommy thing. It's like therapizing them
Oh, see, that's not my experience with my mother
and
at all.
nurturing them. I know.
Like,
That's it. Maybe they didn't get like the good motherly love that they needed to like grow up into, you know,
I don't know.
healthy,
Like,
capable individuals. But
being a supportive partner seems like it's good to be there for each other.
no, absolutely. But there's a point when you're like doing too much for the other person where it's just like you're caretaking, and I should not be a parent to you. We should be like mutually supporting each other.
Right. We should be entering children together.
Yeah. 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 There was a summer, so like there was a summer where I dated like fucked 7 drummers. Not intentionally. It just kept happening. Like I'd be like hitting it off with someone. I'm like, oh, what you do? And they're like, I'm a drummer. And I'm like, of course. Of course. So I called it my 7 drummer summer.
At least it wasn't bassist.
Oh, thankfully. I mean, I don't think I've ever fucked a bassist. I don't think
Bassist DM slide.
we don't.
She's in an open relationship.
I am. But I'm trying to see only women.
All right.
That's my thing.
Female bassist slide. I actually know
Okay.
cute female bassist from Austin.
Bring them.
I'll-
Put them in my DMs.
I mean, she's a former performer
I
too,
want the
so
ladies.
she's a retired performer too. So
Perfect.
I'll try to. Is your primary? How does your primary identify?
Oh, they're a guy. Sean Elf.
Oh, okay.
I was not expecting that because I was like, after my relationship for 8 years, I was like, I'm only going to date women. And then it was like, no, actually, you're going to date a cis straight man. I was like, I'm very happy with that. But
Well, good.
yeah, it was hilarious how that worked out.
Sean's a funny dude.
I love him. He's great.
Well, when you talk to him next time, come do the show.
I'll tell him to come.
Yeah. Well, I mean, after he comes, tell him to come do the show.
After he comes, I'll tell him while he's coming.
Yeah, he's more suggestible that way.
Yeah.
Like just Sean. By the way, take it out for a second. Just hold on to it. Like
you're coming. Just
that was a fun podcast.
Drink.
That was a fun podcast. You really should do it, babe.
babe. Guess what?
Use your powers for
good. I got you a booking. You're gonna love it.
Right. Use your powers for good. Or, whatever this is.
Good.
It's not over yet.
You keep saying that.
I know.
I'm waiting for the bad thing to happen.
I know. That's the fun.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. That's the fun. Just like the bad thing never happened.
The edging, the foreplay.
Yeah. The bad thing never happened. And then the Malort came.
And then the Malort.
The barrel-aged Malort.
I'm actually excited to try it. I have to say.
Well,
because I know it's going to be foul.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I love an ugly experience. You know.
What do you think this is?
Something for the books.
I mean, that's whole.
Just a story to tell.
This whole night.
All day long. Yeah. Just a story. And then I did that shit.
It's like,
fucking God.
My gut feeling of not doing this podcast in the first place was right, and I don't know how I got talked into this shit. The fuck. How could all my friends be wrong?
I kept telling Sean, I'd be like, I'm gonna come home drunk as fuck and sexually aggressive. Like, I just need you to know. It's gonna be rough.
And that sounds like a Sean problem.
I know. Poor guy. He goes to bed so early.
Oh, wake him up.
I will.
Shake him awake. Be like, dick now.
Dick now. Time to party.
That's got to be the advantage of dating a male performer. Is like, oh, you're supposed to get a hard on at command. Do it now.
Well, he doesn't do like professional scenes really. He just does amateur.
Yeah, but still.
No, I know.
Still the job, no matter who you're shooting
I like
for.
to let him rest.
Well, it's nice. That's very nice of you.
It is nice.
I mean, tonight's not the
I'm
night.
a very loving, kind partner. What a good partner I am.
Till it falls into mommy territory.
Yes, yeah.
Like I'm kind and a good partner.
That's what I like about him is that I am not his mother. That's so fucking great.
No Oedipus complex.
No Oedipus.
Oedipus,
shit.
yes, shit. Alcohol. As I mispronounced fucking famous things, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just proving my ignorance. Could have let me have that one, but no.
Sorry.
It's okay. It won't be there in post.
My English lit major coming out.
Oh, yeah. Someone the name Little Puck is an English major? No.
What? Do you know what that means? So many people, it's like 50-50. People be like, oh, like a hockey puck?
Well, I'm glad people are showing you that you should not have sex with them immediately.
It's like a great indicator of like, oh, okay. That's where we're at. All right. Good.
Cool.
Good.
I don't need your fluids anywhere near me. Cool.
It's gonna be fine. Unless I want a dumb little fuck. I could be into that too.
Well,
It's fine.
every once in a while. Like,
Yeah. A little splash around.
it's like a little treat. It's just like
a little treat for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
oh, you're dumb and cute. It's a little treat.
cute.
Like, I can't do this every day because it's bad for me, but every once in a while, it's a little treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Keeps me grounded.
Exactly. I'm superior to this person I'm fucking. Yeah.
I am trying to think of like, so I have wanted to transition my name because I didn't think I'd be so long in this industry to the point where I'm like, oh, Little Puck by the time I'm 40 might not make sense anymore. It might be a little weird. I don't know. Because like little is supposed to be like a term of like endearment, like, oh, you little fuck, like you little shit, right?
Right.
But I've changed my name like 3 times in the industry. I've been most known as Little Puck for like the longest, but I did want to change it to Milfy at some point, kind of like Barbie, but like Milfy. But then fucking Vixen came out with the Milfy brand, and I was like, "Are you fuckers serious?"
Well, but also like that's bad SEO. Like,
well, I was gonna spell it a different way. I think it would be good SEO though. Don't you think? I think it would be good.
I mean, possibly because
Yeah.
like depend because you got to remember,
Little Puck isn't great SEO either.
well, you're already there. I can't help what mistakes you've made in the past.
I know, but I think Milfy is better than.
Well, the problem is like you're gonna have dudes dick in one hand trying to find you and like spelling it traditional ways and being like, why can't I find her?
Yeah, I mean, there's still people who try to find me or call me from my name that I was like 6 years ago. I feel like though I'm like big enough at this point. Like if I did a name change, like people would know and it would like filter. But
There's always a new masturbator every day.
yeah,
So you got to cater to the new ones.
which means I should change my name.
Okay, let's workshop this. I'm not going to ask you how you came up with your name, but I will help you create a new one.
Okay, I love that.
Let's see. Okay.
I thought about Mila.
Mila what?
I don't know.
You got to have a last
I
name.
had a list of like 30. Do you mean look it up?
Oh yeah. We're gonna workshop this shit right now on air.
Okay.
Well, because like I don't know if you saw this. Like I was ranting about this about a fucking week ago. It's just like you need to fucking have like good names that show up in SEO. Because like I will do a little research on guests before they show up. It's just like if I Google you and you are not on the top page,
Yeah.
like the fuck are we doing here?
Rough. Yeah. Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
You're gonna Mila Mort. Like death. Like
Yeah, petite mort. Yeah.
yeah. Mila Milfy.
Yeah.
Mila Dolce. Mila Celine.
Yeah.
Mila Vampira. Mila Karina.
I feel like Mila Vampira, you got to be much gothier.
I know. I'm such like I do so many different characters.
Right. Like
So it's like I don't really stick with one.
yeah, because like that's like you gotta be goth.
Goth. You're right. Mila Mar. Mila Noir, which I like. That's cute.
Yeah, well, so
Mila Noir.
I mean the problem with Mila Noir is it's pretty close to Kira Noir.
But it's still different.
No, it definitely is. It definitely is.
Yeah. Mila Venus, Mila Maria, Mila Jade, Mila Wild, Mila DeVille, Mila Dolce.
With the Mila DeVille, is it DE space VILL or okay? Because it's spelled both ways with very famous performers.
That's true.
Cherie is one word.
Yeah.
Anna is 2 words.
Yeah. And then Mila Monstre. That's all I have so far.
All Milas?
I don't know. I can't think of it. Give me something else.
Well, way to put me on the spot. It's your.
I know, right? It's hard.
That's not a good one.
Hard?
It's hard. Yeah, it's not.
Hard puck?
Puck hard.
Puck hard? Picard. I am such a Star Trek nerd. I would do that.
Captain Puckard.
I would do that. Okay, so
okay, there it is. Captain Puckard.
Captain Puckard. That's fucking good.
Done.
Signed, sealed.
You know when I put this episode out, I'm just gonna put you tag this as Captain Puckard.
Captain Picard. That's so
Puckard.
good.
Captain Puckard.
I have a little Captain Picard action figure at home.
I mean, you have way too much hair to be Captain Picard, but
a couple things. One, I went to a Star Trek convention and I cried because I got to take a picture with Dr. Julian Bashir and Kira Nerys from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, which is my favorite. I was like literally like crying because it was like amazing. But I actually, like, in my personal life, I've gone by Puck for about 10 years, like IRL, right? But in the past year, I switched it. So I have another name, but only Chicago people call me this, but I go by Dax, which is also a Star Trek
right.
name. So I feel like I thought at one point I would maybe switch it to Domina Dax because I thought I would be like I would like transition into a more dominant figure. I feel like I'm too switchy for that.
Captain Puckard.
Captain Picard.
People need to salute you when they see you.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to tell Sean when you get home about the new rank.
I'll tell him.
Yeah.
He has to salute me in the morning.
Yeah. Whenever he talks back, like, are you being insubordinate? Do you want to end up in the brig?
Oh, that's fun. Ooh.
I don't know. Also, why are you not being Captain Puckard in a fucking parody? Why are you not doing
I know. Well, I have done Star Trek. I did Star Trek parody. I was like a Vulcan who was in the heat of Pondafar. Of course.
Of course.
Of course. And that was really fun. So.
But you could yeah, no. I think your new name is Captain Puckard.
I know.
Yeah, I think it's decided. We've made history here.
I know.
You need to contact Mo to like update the XBiz paperwork.
This is when I'm announcing my new name change. Captain Puckard.
Our presenters, Siri Dahl and Captain Puckard. Oh my god, that's amazing. You have to.
So good.
You have to.
Oh. I'll wear a little like Star Trek suit.
Nothing under it. Just, you have to. You have to.
People love this as much as we love this because
I don't care if they do or they don't. I often.
We know it's right.
Right. I often do these and be like, I don't give a fuck if the audience identifies with this.
It feels good.
It does. It does, Captain. Oh. Just start referring to Sean as ensign.
He'd be a good ensign.
Like, make it
Ensign
so,
Elf.
Yeah. Make it so, Ensign Elf.
Make it so. No, I need a new catchphrase. Because every one of them has their own.
But you're Captain Puckard.
I know, but it has to be like a little.
Okay, let's see. We gotta workshop.
Get some. Ensign.
That's not very captainy.
Do it. Well, like it's porn. So you gotta like
make it now.
Make it now.
Nah. Okay, well, it's like, Captain, can I make you come? So what is a proper response to... I mean, engage.
Come correct. Come hard.
Engage does work there, but...
This is maybe a little too much for our brains at the moment.
I'm fine.
I need the comment section to go off for us.
Give their suggestions.
Are you not drunk?
No.
Matt.
What?
I'm alone.
No, I'm here.
I'm alone in the drunk.
Captain, you're here. Captain, I'm here.
In the drink. Swimming in drink.
I'm not fully sober, but I'm not drunk.
Join me.
I'm trying. Did you see how much whiskey I've drank already?
Please try harder.
Yes, Captain.
Make it so.
I say it with more enthusiasm. Like I'm
I feel
not
like come correct is good.
Mm,
There's something there.
There's got to be a better
'Cause it
word.
has to be come. You have to use come.
You don't have to use cum. Well, it could be like, should I do this, Captain? Erect.
Erect. That's erect.
That doesn't work. Shit. We got to workshop this. We got to.
I know.
We're figuring this out on air live ish.
It's gonna be rough, and that's okay.
We got the name down. That's the important part. We got the name down.
I got it. It's good.
You know I'm going to be posting this to social media with the selfies later. Like,
I feel like I can't wait for my little suit.
I really think I 100% encourage you to just text Mo this just to see what he says. Like
He's such a sweetie. He'd be like, "Whatever you want, baby. Like I know you're gonna do it good."
If you get experts to update all your shit to say Captain Puckard, I will attend the show. I will be there with bells on. Like
you had to dress as an ensign.
I'll redshirt it.
Yeah, you will.
You want to see me dead? Jeez. Wow, Captain.
Red shirts don't die. It's the yellow shirts.
Well, I'm thinking like old school, like original.
Oh, okay.
Those were the red shirts.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, because I feel like it switched at some point.
Well, because Tasha Yar was a yellow shirt, but
Tasha Yar, because she's security.
Yeah, and then she died.
Yeah. I didn't really like her, to be honest.
Yeah, the producers.
Yeah, she gone. And then who fucked her? Fucking Data.
Yeah.
What was there like her sister or like a twin or like a representation of her that because he had sex with her.
Right. Well,
and then later something came back.
I think Q brought her back or some shit. Like
something.
But yeah, that was like a super horny episode where everyone was just horny and she's like, I'm going for the human vibrator.
Yeah.
Like you're on a spaceship full of other people and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck the android.
He was so annoying, but I still loved him.
He's part of what made Next Generation.
Yeah. He's just like such a little shit. Like I love puckish characters like that. You know?
I understand, Captain.
I get it, Captain. Thank you.
I
feel like I'm like Captain Picard making a joke where he's like, everyone's like, okay, you did it. Good job.
We gotta get you an Earl Grey tea now.
Yeah. In a way, an Earl Grey tea. I love Earl Grey tea.
The most British Frenchman ever.
I love my little biscuits, my little tea. Yeah. Reading a good book. Mm-hmm.
So exciting.
Having sexual tension with a woman that I will never act upon.
Does she know?
They do. They all do.
How do they know?
Because I comment nice things, but I guess all girls do that.
No, not all girls do that. Some girls say really mean things.
I have to slide into DMs more, but I'm just so busy and
Too busy for love, Captain?
Sorta. I just don't want to lead anyone on because I'm very much a homebody. Like very much. And like I work so much that I'm like, I don't want to get too invested in anyone who doesn't also like work a lot, I guess.
Well, here's the DM slide. Like, okay, Ensign, I'm super busy. I'd like to pencil in some sex. When do you have time?
If I could be that straightforward.
Why not? What's stopping you?
Because that's so dickish. I guess it's like communicating my true intentions.
I mean, that's hot girl privilege right there, that you could get away with that. Because if I wrote that DM, they'd be like, nope.
Maybe.
No, I know firsthand that won't work.
I could try communicating, honestly. I think we'll see.
I mean, what's the harm?
You're right.
If they say no, you're just fucking eliminating the fucking wasted time.
That's true.
You're busy. You ain't got time to bullshit around on the,
I love this hype man shit. Keep going.
Yeah, no.
I'm busy. I don't got time for the bullshit.
Right. I think we should get you a DM slide someone right now.
Let's go.
Who do you want to DM slide right now?
I know who it is.
Let's do it.
She's in Canada.
Well, she can come to the States then.
She won't, and I can't go to Canada.
Why won't she come to the States?
Because she's busy.
Book her.
You want me to pay for it?
What are you above paying for it?
No.
There you go. You said at the beginning of the podcast you want to make sure everyone gets paid.
This is true. Well, hold on. Sorry, one second. Part of the package delivery things. Messaging.
Fair enough. I'm just saying you should DM somebody and be like, yo, what would make it worth your time for you to come down here to get your ass beat?
For a booty call?
Yeah.
Dude, I have done some crazy fucking things for a booty call.
I want to hear it.
I drove 13 hours straight down the West Coast with an ex of mine who we became friends, like really close friends. Like they were very queer and I was very queer and it like just didn't work. But like we became like family pretty much. And they came with me for a booty call for this like comic book artist. I was really into. They were like a Russian, very sexy. And I made my ex stay in the car overnight so I could bang.
That's so rude. Your ex has seen you bang before. You might as well just let them sleep in the room.
Well, it wasn't my house.
Well, yeah.
My apartment.
I mean,
my studio, one bed.
I'm just saying, at the point where like someone has driven 13 hours to hook up with me, if someone's like, yo, they need a place to crash, I'll be like, okay.
No, I drove the 13 hours.
Right. But I'm saying as the dude.
Why? Well, it was a studio. I'm not going to have them watch me fuck.
Why not? People do on the internet all the time.
I don't think this person would have been into it.
They're not supposed to be into it. They're just supposed to have a comfortable place to sleep.
No, I mean like the person I was fucking. I don't think they would want.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like if I was the person someone drove 13 hours to bang, I would be like, yeah, I can let that person sleep. You just drove 13 hours.
That's very kind of you.
Like you just drove 13 hours to fuck me.
Let's forget about my ex who was fine in the car.
Were they?
They were fine. We're still friends. How many years later? Because they were the first person I fucked ever.
Oh.
Okay, so it was like 17 years ago. And they still come out and see me and like we hang. It's so cute.
Are they still in love with you?
No.
You sure?
No.
Yeah, sure.
They're very into gay guys.
That doesn't mean they're not in love with you.
We're like family love.
Yeah,
like very. It's
all right.
That happened like early on. We were like, okay. Because like when I banged them, I was like, we were both kind of just like, we were together and it was like really cute, but it was more of just like, we're really good friends and we kind of just like cared about each other, you know?
We cared about each other. We rubbed genitals a couple times.
We were just like, yeah, let's figure out this fucking thing. Yeah.
Like, this is the first time my genitals have been stimulated when there's not my camera on it, me looking at it.
Yeah, pretty much. I got kicked out of a church worship team because of our relationship. Because it was queer. No. And I got kicked out of my house too.
That is fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Well,
Christians be fucked up.
They are. And it's just like,
to be fair, I have met some cool ones, but like largely have had pretty terrible experiences.
Well, it's just like, well, isn't God all loving? Oh, except when you.
Not if you do that.
Not if you do that.
Or that.
Or that.
Don't do that.
Or eat fish
Stop
on
thinking
Fridays.
that way.
Or eat meat on Fridays or some shit. Like,
go to hell.
Yeah.
Go to hell. Do not pass go.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah.
How fucked up is that for parents to be like, oh, I love you as long as you do exactly what I tell you to?
No.
Like,
what's crazy about it too is that they deny that ever happened still to this day and like don't believe that was like a thing. Like they can't fathom that they did something so shitty.
You still talk to them?
I do.
Why?
Because they're my parents and at some point I was just like, I'm never going to have a close relationship with them, but I would like to at least know them, to be connected somehow to like my history, I guess. I like do not talk to them often, probably like 3 or 4 times a year. That's it for like the past like, I don't know, 15, 16, 17 years.
Oh, you got laid and it's just like 3 times a year on holidays. It's cool.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. But like, I also like feel bad for them, like, because they're so lonely. They're divorced.
That's the choices they made.
I know.
They're adults.
I want them to like. I went through such a transformation after coming out of like the Christian faith and like did so much learning and growing because it was really hard to like have my worldview like shattered like so many fucking times. and like to have to relearn what it means to be in the world, like a real world and not a fucking bubble. And I still like hope that for them to an extent. My dad has broken out of it like a lot, and he's changed a lot, and it's been really great. My mom is still kind of there, and so I don't know. I just like want better for her because she still struggles. I can see her struggling like in it, and I'm just like, you could have such a happier fucking life. It's hard.
People are indoctrinated. People are afraid of change. People,
They are.
the devil you know is very much a real thing. It's just like I've watched so many people over their lives just like be unhappy because they're just afraid to like what change may bring.
I know.
Me personally, it's just there's a point where like, well, I'm not gonna waste my life trying to get you to realize that this is your life. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
At some point, I feel like I've like fetishized change to the point where I'm like, okay, I gotta mix it up. I gotta do something wild and weird and like. So like sometimes it's been to my detriment that I've been like, okay, I'm happy and stable. Let me move to a different state.
But did you learn from those experiences?
Yeah, no, I did. I've learned from so much.
Right. So as long as you learn from the experiences and you don't repeat the same mistakes.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna make a million mistakes in my life.
Well, and that's part of life. And like I was talking with someone about this recently. It's just like that's what's so difficult for fucking adults because when we're kids, you know, learning, making mistakes, you know, someone's there to be like, it's okay, buddy. But when you're an adult, it's just like, you're a fuck up. What's wrong with you? Yeah. Where it should still be like, it's okay to make that mistake, buddy. Just don't keep doing the same one.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with fucking up as long as you fucking learn from it.
That's true.
One of these days, I'll learn to stop dating crazy girls, but one of these days. Maybe. Probably not.
I have dated some intense people.
In what sense?
Woo! Woo!
I mean, you dated someone for 8 years who could sit at a poker table for hours, so that's
true.
That's a
on our
set.
very first. Okay, so this is I loved our getting to like meeting story. This was actually fun. Okay, so I was leaving my ex who was in Phoenix. Okay, we were together in Phoenix, and they were like obsessed and like fucked up, and like it was like a bad situation. And I was like, I need to get the fuck out. So and I go to another like fuck buddies birthday party, 21st birthday party in Vegas, which their sibling is throwing them like a party at this like hotel, and like they invited some friends and they invited me. So I show up, and on the very first day, I asked the fuck buddy, I'm like, hey, can I you're switching hands.
I was supposed to do it without you saying something. God damn it.
Okay, so I show up and I asked my fuck buddy, I'm like, hey, your sibling is so fucking hot. Can I bang them? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. Go for it. I'm like, yeah. So that very first night, I banged them. And afterwards, they are like, I want to go to the poker table. And I'm like, cool. So like I sit there for like 10 hours. I was such a simp. I simped so hard and I watched them play poker. And what was crazy is that the manager of that poker room in Vegas was my very first boyfriend. Wild.
What the fuck?
I know. It was so fucking weird. I was like my world was just like, what the fuck is going on?
So, Captain, what are you doing here?
I know. It was so confusing. But yeah, I simped so hard. It was very cute.
That is cute.
Yeah. I can be a simp. I can get really into people.
That shit is so situational because it's like, sometimes it's like, oh, that's awesome. And then sometimes like, that's terrifying.
Oh no, it was great because like, you
were together for years. It makes sense.
Yeah. But the first 2 years we were just friends. Like we were fuck buddies, but fuck buddy friends. So we like built like a solid foundation. So I've known them for a decade. And then the 8 years after we dated, and it was like lovely. And I'm so happy it happened. We both learned and growed from it. Growed. We growed from it.
Did they get a WSOP bracelet though?
They have won some things.
Well, I'm just saying, like, because that would be cool if you could like take a WSOP bracelet away from the relationship.
No, I'm never gonna do that to them. They have earned all of their wins.
Personally, it's just like I sometimes get super weirded out when some people are too simpy. I've had it.
No, yeah,
I
know.
I've definitely like had some people that I dated, like, it was just like, oh, you're a fan. This is weird. This is fucking weird for me.
Fan territory.
Like, this is years ago. And like, I had a girl, she was from Chicago, and like, I got really drunk and I flew her out. Because occasionally I do that. I was drunk, I was horny, it was a thing. She was bragging to people back in Chicago that Matt Slayer flew me out, to people who know my legal name. And I'm just like, that's a weird move. It's a weird move to like use my stage name with people who know me IRL and brag about me flying you out. Like,
Yeah.
it just felt weird.
Yeah. I'm worried about that as now that I'm like open and like dating people again, I'm just like, how is it gonna be? Like having my first experience on like on the apps be with someone who was like a fan.
Yeah.
Just like, fuck. I feel like I'd only date people in the industry.
But you went for it with the fan.
Well, I didn't know initially, and I didn't want them to know me.
Well, you kept fucking them after you found out.
They're cute.
Well, that's your fault for falling for the pretty.
And they were smart, and they had good dance moves, and they were an artist and a chef.
Okay, well,
You know what? Going for them. It's fine.
are you upset they got away?
No, it would have been terrible.
They had all that go for them, but would have been terrible. They just wouldn't have understood your military career.
Captain Picard. They wouldn't
just
have
gonna run
known
with that
how
forever
to
now.
salute me.
Like, I legitimately gonna run into it Miami and be like, Captain.
I hope you do.
And no one's gonna get it because this won't be out by then.
No, because you know what? Everyone's gonna be like, Captain, after you start. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Like everyone's gonna start doing it. I'm excited.
Trend setting.
I'm gonna start a new phase of my career.
A new phaser in your career?
A new phase.
I'm sorry, that was bad. I couldn't stop.
Oh, I love it. I love fucking dad puns so much.
I'm an old white man, so. And no one's father that I know of.
And no one's father.
That I know of.
Sired no one.
That I know
That
of.
I know of.
Like, I'll put an asterisk there. I have cream pied some people unsafely in my life.
My areolas are
Not there.
not there.
Not there.
Hidden.
They are hidden. Correct. Thank you for the no post work.
No worries.
Yeah, well,
I want to make your job easier.
I appreciate that. I really super do. But yeah, we'll make you being a captain thing. I really do think you should just text Mo and have him change all the paperwork.
That's so stupid. I love it.
You should. What are they gonna do? Fire you from the hosting gig?
I do need a new name though.
Yeah, Captain Puckard.
It's not okay. I know it's good, but it's not sexy.
Oh, it's sexy to a lot of people.
Not enough. It's too niche. And Little Buck is pretty niche.
Yeah. I think between the two,
We can find it. Split the middle.
I mean, Captain Puckard, I'm pretty sure has a larger fan base.
The Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah.
I have built a good foundation for myself. Okay.
That will follow you to the ship.
Have you watched any of the new Star Treks?
No, it's been a. Now Puck's leaving.
No.
Puck's like, loser to watching new Star Trek.
Strange New Worlds, Discovery, Lower Decks, Picard.
No.
They're all so good.
I very rarely watch episodic television anymore.
I don't either, honestly. Like I have Star Trek and I have Farscape, which I am like slow dosing because I don't want it to end, even though that show was off the air like 15 years ago or some shit. But it has Muppets in space.
Aw.
You can't get any better than that. My favorite things in the world. Space, sci-fi, and Muppets.
Fair?
All I want to be is a Muppet, Matt.
Hmm.
A fuck Muppet.
There you go. There's a new name.
A fuck Muppet?
Yeah. I mean, you could keep Little in it. Little fuck Muppet.
Little fuck Muppet. I feel like Little has to go.
Oh, no, you just got to change to LIL. Little fuck Muppet.
Little fuck Muppet.
A couple face tattoos.
To be okay, so like another reason I was Little Puck is that as actually was my stage name
Just as the
before porn.
The audio lines definitely can't see the wings. But
Rap career.
well, then it definitely should have been LIL.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah. Little Puck. It was good.
Okay. Yeah, but Little Fuck Muppet.
I like it.
Yeah.
Little Fuck Muppet. It's cute. I need to grow into a MILF character. Who is she?
MILF Fuck.
MILF Muppet. MILF
MILF
Muppetry.
MILF.
Muppet of MILFs.
MILF.
MILF of the Muppets.
MILF. Muppets.
Milfy Muppet.
Just,
Muppets fuck.
MFM. MILF.
MILF for Muppet. That's really my orientation. Muppet for MILF. MILF for Muppet. I go both ways.
You really should own that website. You should own that domain, though.
GoDaddy.com. Let's go.
MILFforMuppet.com.
MILF for Muppet. Oh. Oh my God.
Will sites let you fuck a Muppet?
Muppy. Huh?
Will sites let you?
I have seen some puppet porn.
Okay.
It's out there. Yeah. So
yeah.
it could be me.
Yeah. Can we get you a Big Bird suit and just not have Big Bird's head in?
I have literally so I've dreamt about doing a Big Bird bangs snuffleupagus.
What would you play in that one?
Cosplay snuffleupagus.
Okay.
I'm a snuffleupagus. Obviously, I like the big eyelashes.
It's not obvious. I had to ask.
Your ears hang low. Did they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? This is me. Snuffleupagus. Okay. I feel like Sean could be Big Bird. Easy. Nervous energy. Gets a little too excited. Perfect. Needs to happen.
Definitely needs to happen.
We'll do it live on your And Now We Fuck podcast. It'll be the first episode.
It'll be the first episode.
We'll
just start it off weird.
Only Muppet bangs.
Hi, I'm your host, Matt Slayer. Tonight, the Muppets fuck.
Fuck Muppets.
Fuck Muppets. I don't know why I said that like Hot Pockets.
Fuck Muppets. Because it sounds right.
It does. It
Yeah.
really rolls off the tongue. It really does.
I just want you to know there are so many reels you can get from this.
Well, I don't know why you're telling them that.
So many bites.
I'm the one who's editing this. I am. Captain, I am. my eyes going that
Your
way.
eyes are here.
My eyes are here. Yes,
Mhm.
Captain. Yes, Captain. So, Captain, I have to.
Okay. Since you're my ensign, when Expats comes around and you're there, you have to give me some new names.
I just gave you like 3 tonight.
What? I'm not going to use Little Fuck Muppet.
Fine, Captain Puckard.
Captain Puckard.
Yep. Puckard. Sorry, Captain Puckard.
That's good. It's so good.
Yeah, no, that's your new name. Your new name.
We've made history here tonight.
We have, and I hate to do it. I gotta call last call. We gotta actually wrap this motherfucker.
I know we do. We did so much. We're past my hard.
I know.
Hard.
I know. We still have to do bonus content and stuff like that.
I know.
I don't see you running out the door anymore. So
I know. No. I'm good.
I feel
sad it comes to an end.
I feel like I've done my job tonight. I've converted the captain from, being anxious and a little like unsure about this to being like, do I have to go?
You did. Well done.
Thank you.
One more cheers before the bonus content.
Before the bonus shot, cheers. Captain, before we get you out of here,
Ensign.
before you're cleared for departure,
Mm.
or you take it out of Starbase, where can they find you on the things?
You can find me on Twitter/X.com, Little Puck. Also on Instagram, Little Puck Playhouse. OnlyFans, Little Puck. Pornhub, Little Puck. ManyVids. I'm Creator of the Year, by the way, 2024. Little Puck. Google Little Puck. I got a website and shit. It has all my links.
For now.
For now, until it's Captain Picard.
Puckard.
Yeah.
Captain Puckard. Well, we're going to get the captain to beam up. And
Beam me up, Scotty.
Until next week, Drink up, motherfuckers.